Hey, what is up you guys, you Pixeled here, and welcome to another speed build video on the channel. So today we're working on a rundown gas station, and I really like how this turned out. It's not originally what I had planned, because every time I start a build, and it's something I've never built before, I always Google reference photos. So I googled rundown gas station or like abandoned gas station. And if you Google that yourself, you'll see that a lot of the abandoned gas stations that pop up on Google are more of like those type of gas stations that are like in the middle of the desert. And that's not really what I was trying to go for. So I struggled looking for reference photos, but then I found one that I really liked. And the photo that I found wasn't even of a real gas station. It looked more like a render, kind of like a video game, but it also didn't look like a video game. It just looked like one of those 3D programs where people go in and create, 3D images. So it looked like a render of a gas station, and that's kind of what inspired me to build this. And the reason I built this, for those who don't know, I'm currently doing a Sims 4 Werewolves Let's Play, and I wanted the home of my main character or of my sim to be like a rundown building. Originally, it was going to be a rundown cabin, but I felt like everyone was doing that. Also, I was going to do a rundown, a rundown factory, but this lot is so small that I didn't want to do that because I don't think factories are this small. So I decided against that, and somehow I landed on a abandoned gas station, and I really like how it turned out. I sort of wish that Moonwood Mills, the world that came in with werewolves, had more lots. I really wish it had more lots because I've been having a lot of fun building in this style, like the rundown looking style, I guess. I've been having a lot of fun building in this style. Like, I recently built a giant factory that's been converted into like a werewolf apartment. That speed build is going to go up next week. And, I've been having a lot of fun building in this style because, I renovated the library, I built this gas station, I built the factory turned werewolf apartment building, and, like, I've just been having a lot of fun building in this style, so I kind of wish there were more lots in this world so I could continue building in that style. Because I've been having a lot of fun, and I know I could obviously build in this style in other worlds, but it makes the most sense in this world. So I don't know. I think after I'm done filling up all the lots in this world, I'm done with like the abandoned look for a while, especially since I feel like since every person is doing it ever since this pack came out, I feel like some people may get burnt out watching that type of content, and maybe people want to watch something else. And I've actually, started building things outside of this style because I feel like ever since this pack came out, all I've been doing is building rundown looking builds. But yesterday I actually finished building a colonial mansion. It's not really a mansion, it's just a giant colonial house. So I like calling it a mansion because it's a pretty big build. But it's not really a mansion. It's just a big colonial house, okay? And that build is going to go up soonish, I think? No. Because after this build, it's going to be the werewolf apartment. After the werewolf apartment, I believe after that, then the colonial build goes up. So yeah, it's going to be like 2 weeks before you guys see that build. But I'm very excited because it's a really beautiful house. So I'm excited for you guys to see that. Oh my gosh, speaking of builds, recently The Sims announced the high school pack, and I am just hoping that we could build our own high school from scratch. I want to build a high school from the ground up, all my own ideas, just build it myself. Because I know one of the sim gurus replied to someone on Twitter asking if we were able to build our own high schools. They said something about fully customizable walls and halls. And that sounds weird. You ask if you could build your own high school and they say fully customizable walls and halls. Why wouldn't you just say, yes, you could build your own high school? I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it and maybe we can build our own high school, but just them saying walls and halls, it makes me feel like it's going to be a single shell of a high school that you could customize the interior of, but there's not much you can do. I hope it's not that, because I'm going to be so devastated, because I would really, really like to build my own high school from the ground up. I hope it's not what I think it is, and I hope we could really do whatever we want. And I asked a couple of Sims friends, what they think about that, and they think that it's maybe going to be handled like, the police station, hospital, or lab from Get to Work, where you could use a cheat and build on that lot, but you can't regularly build on it. You know what I mean? And if it's like that, fine, I'm okay with that, because that means you still get to build your own school. But I don't know, the way they said fully customizable walls and halls, it just I don't know. It sounds weird. It makes me feel like we can't build our own high school. Because why wouldn't they just say, yes, you can build your own high school? Why, mix up words? I don't get it. But anyways, here we are at the screenshots, and I hope you guys enjoyed this speed build, because I had a lot of fun working on it, and I really, really, really like it. Oh, and I think this is a starter home. I think. I'm actually not sure. I built this a while ago, but I think it's a starter home. So it's on a budget. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.